Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop telling yourself that people are better than you. Because in all reality, you are better than all of them. And here's why. You see, all of these people like to compare themselves to everyone. They see someone with a nice car at 20 years old, they're like, oh, I failed in life. But in all reality, you're not going against them. You're not going against people. You are going against yourself. And what do I mean by myself? I mean, you are going against the other half of you, your reflection. This is who you're going against because he is your biggest enemy. And here's why. He does things right. He eats clean. He wakes up at the right time. He does everything right. And you, your other half, yourself, you fail every time. And a lot of you guys are going to be saying, oh, but why don't I win all the time? Why don't I be the guy that always wins? Why do I have to fail? It's because that is life. That is who you should be competing against. You're not competing against someone else because we don't care about them. You are competing against yourself. And once you understand that, you can take over mountains, you can walk mountains, you can do whatever you want. So for example, you do something wrong, that other half of you didn't do it because he's focused. Your mind isn't focused. You are always going against someone else. You are always going against your second half. And once you do something right, the other half did it right as well. So you always need to find a way to beat it. So here's how I did. I would calculate every single step that I would do. And so every time that I would do something right, I knew that my other half did it right as well. But when I did something wrong, I felt bad because I knew my other half was ahead of me. Don't let your other half be ahead of you. You can take over the world, your mindset, your capabilities. You can do whatever you want in life. A lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, but Nadim, like, it's hard. Of course it's hard. That is life. Life is supposed to be hard. You can't expect life to be all roses, all greenery. No, no, no. Life is very dark. Stop going against people. Go against yourself. And always bet on yourself. Don't always look at other people and say, oh, it's luck. It's never luck because those people were like you. Those people simply understood that it's them versus them. It's not them against other people. Who cares about other people? And once you understand that, you will start elevating so much. Here's an example of me. For example, me, when I first started social media, I would post one video a day and I thought I was doing something right. Until I stopped comparing myself to others and I started comparing myself to myself. And I was like, all right, my other half is filming 3 times a day. And I was like, no way I don't film 3 times a day. So I started filming 3 times a day. And it kept doubling. And to the point where I started posting 30 videos a day. 30 videos a day. And so when I would exit off that world, I would go out to the real world. Everyone would be like, yo, Nadim, like, you're crazy. How many things do you do in a day? Like, how do you have time? For them, you are a legend. You are like a monster. But for yourself, you're just a kid trying to beat your other half. And you see how far you went. If you simply go against yourself, there is no limit. If you go against other people, there's always a limit. You'll never want to do more than they do because you're scared. Because simply, if they did that much, it means that if you do more, it won't work. That is the mindset that you guys have. You guys need to stop that mindset and you guys need to take over the world. On that note, please make sure to go subscribe and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.